Something I think a lot of people have been wondering, especially after a certain company's executives said some things that weren't true, is what is lab grown meat? But first, I want to say I'm always promoting diversity in a multitude of ways on my page, and any racist, classist remarks are completely not okay, not tolerated, and we as a society should be way more mad about that. But I'm a food scientist, so let's cover some food science. So I think when people hear lab grown meat, they get really scared about what it is. So lab grown meat is really called cultured meat, which to people it might actually not sound better, but it explains what it is. So this will just be a high-level overview of how cultured or lab-grown meat is made. Cells are extracted from animal tissue and then cultured or grown in a controlled, clean environment. These cells are then put in a bioreactor, which is essentially a giant machine that you can control things like temperature, oxygen to help grow the cells into muscles. Muscles meaning meat. And that can be formed into a variety of different cultured meat products. Some benefits are that it doesn't require slaughtering animals at all. So it's more humane and actually uses less resources to feed more people. A huge downside to this is the cost. There are a few companies in the US that have gotten USDA approval to sell cultured meat in the US. But as I said, it's super expensive, so you're not going to find it in your grocery store. Right now, these companies are really only selling it to high-end restaurants. For example, you can find it in a Michelin star restaurant in San Francisco where it costs you about $200 a person to eat. And that doesn't even include your drinks. So it'll likely be quite a long time till we see cultured meat to the masses. So I hope this sparks some interest in some of you to research cultured meat. And obviously, there's still a lot to learn. You can check out some of the companies that make cultured meat to understand a little bit more about the process. Because we're always here to learn more, not just write something off because we don't understand it. All right, so that was something a lot of people wondered, so now you know.